Good morning, MacGyver Sharon here. Today, I'm turning lemons into lemonade. Remember when I had paid somebody else to install some kind of solar panel up on my camper shell? And they drilled in screws all wonky and it just looked like crap? Well, I'm going to use those same holes today. And I'm going to make them useful. Before I can put up my second solar panel, I got to get those taken care of. So let me show you what I'm doing. Oh wait, first check this out. How do you keep your annoying hair out of the way, yet keep your head warm? Because it's still a bit nipply out. There's finally sunshine. The rain has stopped. Don't know for how long. What do? You wear a homemade MacGyver Sharon hat. Check it out. Can you see that? I'll put a hole in my hat. All you need is a pair of scissors and one of those little Bic lighters. Anyway, let me show you what I'm doing. Hold on. So, the extra holes are right there. There's two here, and there's two there. So, also you can see there's different levels to my shell. Well, they drew this screw hole right on the hump, and it was coming in at an angle like that. So, since I have these holes, instead of just blocking them up, I got eye bolts. So, they were 7/16 screw holes, so I drilled them out to the 5/16 that I'm using for my solar panel. And I'm installing eye bolts. I mean, I can put something on there, right? The holes are there, might as well put them to use. Now on the top side, these are, okay, so these screw in, and then I got these fender washers, and the cap nuts. And on the top side, on the roof, I've got butyl tape, and then another fender washer, and then another 5/16 cap nuts. And there will be Loctite. Once I get them just right, I will unscrew this a bit, put some Loctite on it, stick it back up. And when it all is said and done with the butyl tape and the tightness, then I'll just try to neatly put die-core on the other side, on the top of the roof. So we'll try to make use of these useless holes, and they won't be useless anymore. You got to work with what you got, right? So on this one, so they're not going to line up because they're all crooked and uneven. And like I said, it came in at an angle right there. I don't know if you can see that, this carpet there. You can see it there. So on that one, what I'm going to try to do, since it's going to be kind of angly, I have the sealing washer here on top of a regular washer. And since it's on a hump, I used a smaller washer, same cap nut. And I'm going to stick that up through there. And I'm hoping the sealing washer will sort of bend on an angle when I tighten it because of that hump. I don't know if you can see that. You can see one hole. So maybe I can make the eye bolt come straight down and yet still seal on that hump. Sort of, oh, well, it might still be crooked. You see that hump? But, I don't know. Maybe another sealing washer underneath. Anyway, that is what I'm working on. So let me do this. Then I'll give you a full pick. There's one side right there. And then if the sunshine holds up, I can finally get that second solar panel up. I've been drilling the brackets and everything like that while I'm working. My last day's coming up and I gotta head up to upper Arizona for a few weeks before I head east. So I'm working all the overtime I can, but since it's been raining and pouring and cold, I've been working lots of overtime, and Well, we'll see what happens. All right. I'll check back in a minute. Oh, look. Sneak peek, another project. Oh, that's a whole nother story. Ain't that beautiful? Thrift store special. Anyway, check back in a minute. Okay, and there we have it. There's the top. I've tried to get all of the goop that they had on there before. Still looks kind of crappy, but it won't. I've done some scraping. I've cleaned it off. This is the lap sealant I'm going to put over the top. And squeezy thingy. Oh, there's solar panels right there. So, oh, look. A visitor. Don't get stuck in that lap sealant. Where'd he go? Ooh. Very curious bee. Oh, there it goes. So, I got the eye hooks on the inside. They didn't turn out as straight as I'd like. Well, the neighbor here at my friend's house, the usual suspect, is working in his garage. That's what that banging is. But anyway, so I have the butyl tape and the fender washer and the nut. And on the inside, I have, I'll have to show you the inside. But, so, clean this off. I'm going to use that die-core, but I'm going to wait because I'm putting up the second solar panel now. And once I get it all fitted, I'm going to unscrew the solar panels, clean up all the other nuts and bolts, and just do all the lap sealant all at once. Let that dry and then put the solar panels back where they belong. So let me show you the inside. So, eye hooks 1 and 2. I have Loctite on the nuts, and that would be, I can't really see it anymore. That's the Loctite. It's blue. Should hold the threads good. Now the other two, well, see how they're all close together and discombobulated? But better than just plugged holes, right? I can use this. Say you're out in the middle of nowhere for a couple weeks and you're bathing or you need to wash your clothes by hand. Hey, why not use this for a lingerie rack or your towel? So on the angled one, I had to actually, to get it to seal proper, I had to add 2 of those sealing washers and a couple of rubber washers in between because they drilled it right on the hump. On the hump. But, so, that's what I did. It's pretty tight. Like I said, these two are close together, but if you go from across to these two, and they are at an angle, but hey, I'm, like I said, making lemonade out of these lemons. So, I will be able to string something across there. Maybe hang towels and whatnots. So, just nothing too heavy. Because I don't have any big braces across here. I would like to eventually put some aluminum square all the way across on the top and the bottom. But I'm going to use this for lightweight stuff. Solar panels, I'll put the big giant aluminum handmade washers. So there you have it. That is MacGyver Sharon's project for the morning. And now I must move forward and get that freaking second solar panel up. Hey, just wanted to say, thanks for joining me. And peace, love, and understanding, everybody. Y'all take care of yourselves out there. Take care of each other too, if you can. We gotta look out for each other. Bye-bye.